Hey guys, and welcome back for another video. Today we're doing another
car vlog,
but we're not going anywhere again because that would be very reckless of me to be driving and trying to hold my camera. So yeah, no. But anyway, so I just want to talk a little bit about relationships. Lately I have been getting message after message of people telling me
like, oh, if you're for Kevin Samuels and you really respect what he said, then you need to get back with your baby daddy.
Because you're trying to start a whole new relationship when you have a broken family already. I don't owe anybody an explanation, and I know that. So before anybody even tells me that, I am aware that I don't owe anybody an explanation about my relationship or what happened or anything. But let me just be the first to say that sometimes things can happen in a relationship where you don't really want to give the person a chance to try again. Sometimes they have just proven themselves so not good for you in your life that you are absolutely positive that you would be better off by yourself. And that's only because the person did not add any value to you or your life, whether that be financial, whether that be emotional, whether that just be in general. If they're not even helping you that much around the house, that person is no longer of use to you in your life. And so therefore they become useless to you. Not saying they're useless in general, but they're useless to you as in you don't need to have a relationship with this person because they do not add any value to you or your life. And at that point, of course, anyone would recommend that you break it off and then try again with someone else who could possibly add value to your life. So if I have found that in a person that is not my child's father, what's the real problem? Like, he wants a big family with me, he wants to build financially with me, and he wants to travel the world with me and the family. So it's like, why wouldn't I be with that person? If the other person did not want those things, or at least they didn't when I was with them, then why would I technically downgrade and leave the person that I'm with, that I have everything that I'm looking for in an individual, for my ex just because he's my baby's father? It doesn't make sense. And I'm not saying he's totally all bad, because he could very well be someone else's king and find himself a beautiful queen and be happy and live in bliss for the rest of their lives. And I want that for him and whoever he ends up with. But as far as I go, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing that we're not together. And so when it comes down to it, yes, I believe in some of the things that Kevin Samuels says, and I appreciate it. Obviously, I appreciate the mess out of it. I give him a shout out in every last video practically. Some people might even say I'm obsessed. But honey, I just like what I like. But there are some things that it's like, I can take the meat and leave the bones. I take the meat of what I need from Kevin Samuels and I leave the bones of, oh, you should be with your child's father. And I understand it's a broken family, but I chose the wrong partner in the beginning. Now I have somebody who's better suited for me in my life. And so now I can get married. And the person wants to do the same with me. I'm not forcing him. He's not under some kind of, spell or anything. I'm not doing witchcraft on him, making him want to be here. No, he wants to marry me. He wants a family with me. And we want the same things for our future. So if you guys could just leave me alone about the whole, oh, you need to be back with your child's father. If you really support Kevin Samuels, that's one of his messages. Just because he says something doesn't mean I have to agree with 100% of the man's opinions. He is a totally different person than me and has had different experiences. Therefore, his opinions on things are going to be his and I'm going to have mine based on what I've been through and based on my upbringing and everything else. So that's enough said. Please leave me a comment, like and subscribe. If you guys have any advice or like any personal stories that you can share with me to help shed light on this situation, please do it. And I will see you next time. Thanks for listening.